Hey kids, in this story Jacob learned a very valuable lesson of life that all Christians should know and understand. Now, Jacob traveled on his way to the land of his father Isaac, and Jacob sent messengers ahead to meet Esau his brother in the land of Seir in the country of Edom. And he commanded them, saying, "Speak to my lord Esau and say, Thus your servant Jacob says, I have dwelt with Laban and stayed with him until now. I have oxen, donkeys, flocks, and male and female servants, and I have sent to tell my lord that I may find favor in your sight." Then the messengers returned to Jacob, saying, "We came to your brother Esau, and he also is coming to meet you, and 400 men are with him." So Jacob was afraid and distressed, and he divided the people that were with him, and the flocks, and the herds, and camels into 2 companies. And he said, "If Esau attacks one company, then the other which is left will escape." Then Jacob prayed, "O God of my father Abraham, and God of my father Isaac, the Lord who said to me, Return to your country and to your family, and I will deal well with you. I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies of all the truth which you have shown your servant, for I crossed over this Jordan with my staff, and now I have become 2 companies. Deliver me, I pray, from the hand of my brother Esau, for I fear him, lest he come and attack me. For you said, I will surely treat you well, and make your descendants as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude." So Jacob lodged there that same night, and he prepared a present for Esau his brother, 440 goats and rams, 30 camels with their colts, 40 cows and 10 bulls, 20 female donkeys and 10 foals. And he gave them to his servant, and said to his servants, "Pass over before me, and put some distance between me and these successive droves." And he commanded the first one, saying, "When Esau my brother meets you, you shall say, These are your servant Jacob's. It is a present sent to my lord Esau, and behold, he also is behind us." So he commanded the second, the third, and all who followed the droves the same thing. For he said, "I will appease him with the presents that go before me, and afterward I will see his face, and perhaps he will accept me." So the present went on over before him, but he himself lodged that night in the camp. Then Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him until the breaking of the day. And when the man saw that he did not prevail against him, he touched the socket of Jacob's hip, and put it out of joint, as he wrestled with him. So the man said to him, "What is your name?" He said, "Jacob." And he said, "Your name shall no longer be called Jacob, but Israel, for you have struggled with God and with men, and have prevailed." Then Jacob asked, saying, "Tell me your name, I pray." And he said, "Why do you ask about my name?" And he blessed him there. And Jacob called the name of that place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. And as he crossed over, the sun rose on him, and he limped on his hip. Now Jacob lifted his eyes and looked, and there Esau was coming, and with him were 400 men. So he divided the children, and put the maidservants and their children in front, Leah and her children behind, and Rachel and Joseph last. Then he crossed over before them, and bowed himself to the ground 7 times, until he came near to his brother. But Esau ran to meet him, and embraced him, and fell on his neck, and kissed him, and they wept. And he saw the women and the children, and he said, "Who are these with you?" So Jacob said, "The children whom God has graciously given to your servant." Then Esau said, "What do you mean by all this company which I have met?" And he said, "These are to find favor in the sight of my lord." But Esau said, I have enough, my brother. Keep what you have for yourself. So Esau returned that day on the way to Seir. Then Jacob came safely to the city of Shechem, in the land of Canaan, and he pitched his tent before the city. Well, kids, did you understand the lesson Jacob learned? He learned to hold on to God and never let go.